Hello everyone, welcome to class. I'm Eleni. I'm super happy to be here today to guide you in a slow flow practice. One of my favorite things is inviting you to find balance between your strength and your flexibility. That is what we're going to concentrate on today. If you have bricks close by, feel comfortable to use them. And please bear in mind that we're going to rotate a little bit on our mat. So make sure that your screen, your phone, anything you're using in order to receive the information we're delivering is at the spot where you can easily gaze at and you can easily listen to. So we're going to begin in a lying position, in supine. Give yourself a moment to arrive on your mat. Starting with your legs bent, tightening your spine and your pelvis in a neutral position. And continue as you walk your feet closer to each other with your knees sinking to the right and left in Supta Pada Konasana. One palm over your belly, the other one over your chest. Close your eyes. Give yourself a moment to arrive. To find your physical presence to this present moment of your practice. Notice the support of the earth underneath. Try to slow down any thoughts. And when ready, direct your awareness to your breathing. Slowly and deeply inhale. Equally slowly and fully exhale. Notice the inflow and outflow of your breath. In and out through your nostrils. Begin to observe the movement on your torso, how the air flows in, allowing your chest to rise, your ribs to expand, your belly to fill in with air. And exhale as you press the air down from the bottom up. Engage your navel as you direct it towards your spine. Let your ribs sink in and your chest soften. Deep inhale. Soft exhale. And if you're willing to continue with your Ujjayi breath, feel comfortable too. Arrive in the sound. Feel the connection to your bandhas. And continue with a steady rhythm to your breath. The one that serves the flow in your practice. Ideal rhythm of 5 counts in and 5 counts out if possible. Continue with your breath in its flow as you direct your hands over your heart center in a press position. Find your own focus points and give yourself the chance to set an intention for the practice you're about to have. Set a small goal. Remind yourself of your expectations, of your needs, or just dedicate your practice to someone you love and care. Dedicate it to yourself if you wish. Slowly as you exhale, open your eyes and let your arms reach up and over in your in-breath. Relax the shoulders, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, circle the arms around. Support the outer side of your thighs and let your knees lift up. With your right leg stretching up to the ceiling, inhale, flex your foot. Exhale, cross with your right foot over your left knee. Begin to direct your right knee far away from your hip. Try to find the neutral level on your pelvis. If you're ready to, lift your upper body as you exhale. Try to support the back of your thigh or even the top of your seat. And in this 4-number shape to your legs, either stay lifted or continue lowering your upper body as you ground your tailbone to the earth. Concentrate on the space on your right outer thigh. Make sure that your shoulders remain relaxed, your collarbones open. Keep on feeling your breath flowing in and out. The two sides of your torso remain equally long. One more breath, deeply in and fully out. As you inhale, release your hands. Place your left foot to the floor. Let the arms spread sideways. Inhale from the middle line. Exhale in a gentle rotation. Right foot towards the left side, together with the left leg. Ground your right shoulder blades. Begin to feel the space on the right side body. Deepen your twist as you activate your abdominal wall in every out-breath. One more deep breath in. And in your exhalation, guide your transition back through your center. Feel your abdominals sinking into your navel. Direct your right knee to your chest. And in your exhalation, extend your left leg through your mat. Begin to straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling. Support your calf or even higher your leg if you're ready to. If it's a little bit difficult to keep the leg straight, play by bending and straightening it, tuning with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Or stay with your leg straight for 2 more breaths. Continue rolling your right hip down, softening your shoulders. In your inhalation, bend your leg, right knee to your chest. Exhale, open the left arm sideways. Don't touch the ground though. Try to feel the movement of the right knee towards the right shoulder. Notice how the left side stays anchored on the mat. In your in-breath, return back to the middle. In your exhalation, direct your knee close to your chest. Avoid to sink on your lower back. And extend the leg back and down. Reach with your arms up and over like in Navasana. Exhale with palms to meet. Engage your center. Lift your upper body just to the level of your armpits. Feel your abdominal strength. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it. Relax your shoulders. One more deep in breath. Reach with the arms up. Exhale. Lower down. Circle the arms around you. Bend both legs. Feet to the ground. Inhale for the left leg to reach up to the ceiling. Dorsiflexion on your foot. Exhale, cross over the right knee. As you've done earlier, notice how further away you can direct your left knee. And what is the feeling on your left hip joint? How can you externally rotate to arrive to the shape? Inhale as your upper body lifts up. Support the right leg as you exhale. Stabilize your pelvis. Maintain the neutral setup. And continue with your upper body lowering down. You may have the tendency to lift your tailbone much, but in this practice, try to direct your tailbone further to the floor and to feel your left knee moving away from your chest. On the contrary, the right leg tries to meet your heart center. With the same attention to the side body, keeping it equally long, exhale. As you breathe in, release your hands. Direct your right foot to the ground, arms in a T shape. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, enter in your gentle twist. Try to not rush to move in your rotation. If it's not possible to touch the floor, you may stay higher. It's absolutely fine. Avoid to compensate though by lifting your left shoulder. Ground your shoulder blade as much as possible. Breathe over the left side body and try to feel how your armpit and left pelvic bone stay away from each other. One more in-breath. Exhale, belly in to return with your legs in the middle line. Reaching with your left knee close to your chest. Extend the right leg forwards. Inhale, straighten the left leg. You may lift your upper body if you need, or you can stay down as you've done earlier. Try to breathe on your hamstrings, on your calves, even on your Achilles tendons. And if your shoulders have the tendency to lift, please roll them back and down. If you need to play by bending and straightening, the same movement as earlier, do so. One more breath, circle, inhale. Exhale, use your arms if you're willing to deepen your shape. Breathe in, release, bend your left knee close to your chest. As you exhale, open the right arm to the sides. Left knee up towards your left shoulder, not down to the floor. And remember, your right hand does not meet the mat. Just stabilize the right side. Just feel the turn out from your hip. One more deep breath in. Exhale to the center. Reach closer to your chest with the left knee. Inhale, extend away. Let the arms circle up and over, breathing. Ground your heels, please, and in your exhalation, with your arms, head and chest lift, connect to your abdominals. Try to stay connected as you invite your spine to roll gradually up. Don't rush to lift. Try to stay in the C curve. Once your shoulders arrive over the level of your hips, reach up, straighten your spine. Exhale, circle the arms. Flex your feet, and if you need, micro bend your knees. In your inhalation, straighten your spine, reach up with your arms. In your exhalation, in a forward fold, as if you are in Uttanasana. Inhale, extending your spine halfway. Try to direct the crown of your head away from your tailbone. Exhale, fold forward, engage your abdominals. Breathe in as you articulate your spine to roll back. Exhale, upright position. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. Try to lengthen. Exhale, hinge from your pelvis to reach forward. Try to meet the ground. And if needed, your knees can stay bent. Exhale, fold forward. Engage your abdominals. Breathe over your hamstrings. Inhale, hold. Exhale, roll your spine softly up. Arriving on your sitting position, in your in-breath, reach with your arms up, point your toes. Exhale, engage your center, transfer your weight towards your tailbone. Connecting to your abdominals, begin to drag your feet close to you. Don't change anything on the setup of your spine. Stay there. You may stay in this modified expression for Navasana. If you are ready to continue, begin to lift your feet off the ground. Continue with your upper body extending, with your abdominals burning. Stay with open chest. One more breath, circle. In your in-breath, cross the legs. Roll over your hands and knees in a table position. And as we continue to the first downward facing dog pose, let's notice how this hamstring stretch has affected us already. Spread your fingers widely. Try to arrive in a neutral setup on your spine. Inhale as your toes are curling under. Exhale, engage your center, lift tiny first your knees off the ground and continue your transition in Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. If you need to widen or shorten the distance, please use your feet instead of your heads. Looking to your toes, notice how they point forwards. Easier expression, knees to stay softly bent. Relax the shoulders, open up through your chest. Inhale, exhale. Keep on guiding your tailbone high, high up. And as you breathe in, rise on your toes. Exhale, round your spine, transition forward in a full plank position. Align your spine to your legs, engage your abdomen. Inhale, hold with open chest. Exhale, again, scoop the belly, lifting your tailbone back and over. Let's connect to the center for 2 more movements. Breathe in, reach it up. Exhale, mobilize your spine round till the moment you straighten. Try to microbend your elbows. Avoid to fall on your belly. Exhale, tailbone to reach back and over. One last repetition, breathe it in, reach it up. Exhale, round, transition forward. Arrive in your aligned plank pose. And your inhalation, bend your right knee under. Exhale, roll your left foot flat. Rotate, open up in a modified side plank. Try to align your 2 arms. Try to feel the connection to your obliques. Maybe push yourself a little bit higher off the ground. If you're willing to find your balance, lift your left leg in parallel to the floor. Even dorsiflex your foot if you wish. We're going to continue with the leg lifted, breathing, and your exhalation, direct your hands down to the floor. Return to your table pose with the left leg in one line to your spine. Breathe it in, extend the right arm forward. Exhale, hold your line. Breathe it in, lower your left toes. Breathe it out, enter in a beautiful rotation. Reach with your right arm up. Continue with your hips in square. Exhale, rotate. Your right shoulder is trying to meet the level of your left wrist. As you enter in that position, keep on noticing how much space you gain on the left side body, how much you're trying to breathe on your upper back. And use your front hand. Press against the floor. Deepen your rotation. Open up. Stay strong on your center to maintain your balance if you're willing to lift your left leg off the ground. In your inhalation, lower again back your toes to the floor. Make sure that you stay in the middle. Exhale, connect to your center. Return to your plank pose. Straighten the right leg behind. Inhale, exhale in downward facing dog position. As earlier in your wave movement, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, round your spine, transition in full plank and hold your plank for a moment. If you need, modify your plank, directing your knees to the floor, framing a diagonal line from head to chest, pelvis and legs. In your inhalation, if you're not yet in the modified plank, arrive. And in your exhalation, shift your weight forward and bend the elbows just as you lower a few inches above the mat. Press yourself back up. Inhale for 3 more repetitions, preparing our chaturangas. Exhale, bending the elbows, open chest. Inhale, push it up. For 2 more to go. You may lower less instead of falling on chest or belly. Inhale, push. One last repetition. Exhale as slowly as possible. Lower with forehead, chest, belly at the same time. Lower to the floor. Extend the arms behind. Press the floor with your hands, neutralize your spine. And in your in-breath, reach it up. In your exhalation, lift your legs off the mat. Inhale, let your arms rise, open in a T shape. Exhale, as you've done earlier in half chaturangas, bend the elbows but stay up. Breathing in, press the floor, lower your feet and try to elevate through your trunk in cobra or even upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. In your inhalation, rise up on your toes. Exhale, transition forward in your full plank. Breathe it in. In downward facing dog, breathe it out. Right leg reaches back and over, inhale. In your exhalation, begin to rotate, opening on your pelvis, keeping the legs straight. Inhale, return in square hips. Exhale, feel the energy from your toes up, no movement to your shoulders. One last inhale. And exhale, rotate, enter to your pin dog. If you wish, bend your leg. Notice what is happening on the left side, on your standing leg. Maintain the square positioning on your shoulders. Avoid to sink in your shoulder blades. Inhale as you extend the leg back. Exhale with knee to chest, round your spine and step your foot through, entering your low lunge. Knee in line to your ankle. Direct the back knee to the floor. Rest the top of the foot to the mat. And in Anjaliasana, inhale, reach it up. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, support your right knee or thigh. Continue feeling how your upper body is lifting, how your hips stay square, and all your attention is on your hips. Avoid to sink though. Continue feeling the elevation and support from your belly. In your in-breath, circle the arms over. Maybe implement a gentle back bend, opening your heart. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Lift the back knee off the mat. Rotating to the sides. Roll the back foot flat. Make sure that your toes are pointing slightly inwards. And elongate your torso halfway, breathing. Exhale, fold. As you try to move up with your sacrum, down with the crown of your head. Once again, in halfway, breathe it in. Make sure that your legs stay stabilized. Exhale, fold it. We're going to rise all the way up in standing. Stabilize your legs, extend your trunk. Inhale, reach it up. Try to drop with your tailbone as you lift with your chest. Exhale, folding forward. In your inhalation, elongating diagonal, directing our weight to the other side, to the left side of the mat. Entering in low lunge position again. Plant your palms, inhale as you exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it in, reach high on your toes. Exhale, rounded motion on your spine, transitioning full plank. You're ready for the left side. Give yourself a moment to push the earth underneath. Inhale for the left knee to lower in line to your left hip. Ground the right. Try to draw a line from left hand to left knee, right foot, and reach up and over. In your modified side plank, hold it. Deepen your rotation, feel the action on your arms. Maybe direct your hips a little bit forward and your chest a little bit back. If you're ready to continue, your leg moves up and over in a parallel line to the front. One more deep breath in. Try to feel the action of the lifted leg as you lower your right hand back to the floor. In a lifted leg table position, try to neutralize your spine. Try to lengthen a little bit more. Inhale as you lower your right toes. Exhale, rotate with the left arm over. Breathe it in, open. Exhale, left shoulder very close to the right wrist. As you continue in this shoulder stretching shape, now concentrate on the right side body. Keep on rotating in every exhalation, feeling the connection to your belly, the openness of your chest, while your pelvis maintains in square position. And if you are feeling ready to continue, draw a line with your right leg as you lift it in parallel to the floor. Hold it there, either pointing your toes or flexing your foot. Beautiful. Inhale, lower back down. And as you exhale, activate your arms to return to your table position. Extend the left leg behind, full plank. Inhale. Exhale, stabilize, either with a variation that we've explored earlier or in full chaturanga. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, bend and lower, hovering above the mat. Rise up, cobra or upward facing dog. Svanasana. Exhale in downward facing dog. Guide your transition from your center. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. Left leg reaches back and over. Inhale in your three-leg dog. As you exhale, again, rotate from your pelvis, lifting the leg higher. Inhale, return to your square hips. Shoulders and arms don't participate. Exhale, isolate your pelvis as you explore the range of motion. Last to go. Inhale. And exhale, rotate, open up, maybe bend your top leg. Feeling your shoulders square, your hips rising higher. Breathe on the right leg. In your inhalation, return to three-leg dog. Exhale, round your spine, knee to chest. Step your foot forward. In your low lunge position, rest your back knee to the mat. Keep on lowering your pelvis. Feel the space on your hip flexor and reach up. Inhale. Interlace your fingers. Exhale. Support the top leg. Keep on feeling your spine long. Your abdominals in. Your quads to stretch. Avoid to sing on the left side. In your in-breath, circle the arms over. Lift through your heart. In your exhalation, fingertips to the ground. Through your low lunge position again, transfer your weight to the sides. And as requested earlier, try to feel how the outer line of your feet and legs support your shape. Inhale as we extend diagonally. In your exhalation, take hold of your big toes and begin to deepen your shape if you're able to. Of course, the previous expression still applies if needed. 2 more breaths in Pasarita Padottanasana. Inhale for extension on the spine. Exhale for action on your arms. Try to breathe on your adductors and your hamstrings. Keep on breathing on your spine. One last inhale. One last exhale. Stabilize your legs as you've done earlier. Circle the arms, rise up and over. Guide through your chest. Exhale, fold it forward. In your in-breath, elongate in diagonal. Guide your way to the right side. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your palms, downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Inhale, reach up on your toes. Continue elevating your hips. Exhale, softly bend your knees. And stretch your spine. Feel how you can breathe in between its vertebrae. You may jump if you wish, or walk, trying to keep your legs straight. Stepping first with your heels and then with your toes. Arriving in your forward fold, micro-bending your legs. Framing your head with your arms. And maybe shifting your weight to the right and left. Let your movement fade out. Arrive back to the middle line. Continue softly bending your knees and inhale as you roll gradually up. In your exhalation, frame your mountain pose, Samastitihi. Stay here for a few more breaths. Notice your foundation, the action of your legs as you stand up tall. Soften the shoulders. Rise through your chest. In your inhalation, circle the arms. Transfer your weight to the right leg, left knee to your chest. Similar shape to the one we've practiced in the beginning. Support your knee with your interlaced hands. And exhale, lift your knee a little bit higher. Keep on feeling the space on your right hip flexor. In your in-breath, reach with your arms up. Take a gentle step back as you exhale, keeping your back foot in a 45-degree angle, avoiding to cross your feet. Your palms over your pelvis. Make sure that you do not sink forward, but you just direct your tailbone down and under. In your inhalation, let your left arm reach up. In your exhalation, begin to extend your spine forward, rolling the right hip backwards. Continue feeling the action on both legs, and please avoid to bend any. You may extend the right arm behind. Keep on breathing and notice how you stand on both legs. It's not just the front or the back one. Maybe lift your right toes off the ground. Maybe entering a little bit more square shape. In your inhalation, reach with your right arm forward. Exhale, deepen your fold. Try to move with your upper body. Frame your front foot with your fingertips. If that expression tends to be too challenging for you, don't hesitate to stay higher. You may support your sit. You may use bricks if you have close by. If you're already in this full forward fold, hold for 2 more breaths. Make sure again that your weight stays in the middle. In your inhalation, extend your spine, walk your fingertips more to the front, lift your back heel off the mat, and try to arrive in a parallel line to the ground. As you exhale, micro-bend your standing leg, stand it back, roll the back foot flat, and try to feel one line connecting your right heel to the arch of the back foot. Straighten first your front leg and circle yourself up and over. In that position, continue feeling the open shape on your pelvis and your chest. And as you inhale, direct your left hip to the left side, your upper body diagonally. And as you exhale, continue your transition towards the front leg. You may hold your big toe, or you may stay higher. Try to draw a line with both arms. And of course, if you have a brick, you can use it to practice against. Now notice how your hips turn forward, how your chest rises up, and maybe also your gaze lifts. Keep on breathing. Your chest towards the imaginary wall, your pelvis forwards. In your inhalation, hold. As you exhale, energize your legs, connect to your obliques, enter to your second warrior. Offer a beautiful stretch to your side body. Inhale. And as you exhale, circle around. Guide your fingertips to the floor. Lift your back heel off the mat. Transfer your weight once again to the sides as you've done earlier. Breathe it in, lengthen. Exhale, fold with your hands meeting your pelvis. In your in-breath, extend your upper body, move as slowly as possible. Keep on feeling your legs stabilized. Elbows point back, tailbone sinks, chest rises. Exhale, fold it forward. Relaxing with your neck. Release the arms, breathe it in halfway. As you exhale to the left leg, low lunge position. Direct your weight back to your downward facing dog. Exhale. Let's invite our vinyasa. Breathe it in, rise up on your toes. Exhale, mobilize your spine, transition in full plank. Modify if needed. Inhale for length, for space. Exhale for strength and control. Utva Mukha Svanasana. Use your arms. Activate your legs. Push with the tops of your feet. Open your heart. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale as you reach up again on toes. Exhale. Softly bend your knees. Stretch your spine. Either hop or continue with the straight leg transition forward. Lengthen the upper body. Try to arrive in a long flat spine, open chest. Fold it forward, a little bit deeper than earlier maybe. And micro bend your knees. Inhale, roll yourself up. Exhale. Arms to circle over. Inhale. Exhale, hands over your chest. Close again your eyes. Find again your balance, your neutral lines. Notice the ground underneath. In your inhalation, shift your weight to the left, arm circle. Right knee to chest. Neck, your exhalation, support your knees. Stay that high. Feel how you engage your center to support your balance. How all the flexibility we have practiced so far is here to assist you. In your in-breath, reach your arms up. Take a step back silently with your back foot pointing to past 10. Square your hips, open with your chest, let your tailbone ground. In your inhalation, direct your left hand over the left hip. Exhale, neutralize. And reach up, breathe in, exhale, extending forward. Left hip behind, right forward. Maybe you can arrive in a parallel line to the floor. Maybe you're ready to lift your left toes off the mat. Or to extend your left arm behind. Think of your spine that's straight and strong as in your third warrior position. Without locking your back knee, continue feeling the action on your inner thigh. If you're ready to continue, in your inhalation, reach with the left arm forward. Exhale, deepen your fold. Your chest toward your knees. Don't forget all the other variations we've explored earlier. And keep on feeling the breath over your spine as you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, deepen. Breathe on the left leg, one more circle. Inhale, extending the upper body, fingertips tiny further. Lift your back heel off the floor, arriving parallel to the mat. Inhale, micro bend the left leg, move the right away. Exhale, silently land in low lunge. In your in-breath, ground your back foot, stabilize both legs, and circle over. Exhale, find again your setup in standing for your triangle shape. As you've done earlier in your Prasarita Padottanasana, feel free to rotate a little bit more in with the back leg. Inhale, extend with your upper body, right hip up. And exhale. There is one wall behind your spine that you're trying to maintain connection with. Try to open with your chest. Try to breathe on the groin area. And of course, if you need to stay higher, do so. Avoid to round though your spine. Open, open up. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, activate your front leg. Bend the knees, second warrior. The setup on your pelvis is ready. Reverse as you inhale. Exhale, circle around. Lift your back heel off the mat. Transfer your weight once again in your extended leg stretch. This time we're going to hold a little bit longer here. So if you want to support your big toes as you've done earlier, do so. If you need to hold your legs higher, do so. Elongate your upper body as you're breathing. Feel your weight equally transferred on toes and heels. And exhale, let me see your arms in action. As you lower your upper body, as you extend your spine, notice how strong your arms are. Estimate what distance your feet should be in order to be able to support your shape. You can always stay in one of the previous expressions if needed. One more breath to go. Good. In your inhalation, extend in diagonal. Exhale, hands on your pelvis. Stay in parallel. Breathe it in, lift up. Exhale. Inhale, reach with the arms over. Exhale, hands over your chest. Close your eyes. And without losing your balance, roll your feet in, your heels in. Feet in, heels in. Good, two more. Arriving in our standing pose. Feel your breath in its flow in. And out. One more inhale. Release and open your eyes. Exhale. Good. I'm going to practice against the wall, but of course you can continue practicing away from any wall, just in the middle of your mat. The reason why we're going to use the wall is to receive some assistance in order to practice our balances and our standing splits. So to begin with, if you're going to indeed practice against the wall, please touch the wall both with your heels and with your head. And notice if your spine can arrive in a neutral setup. Then take a small step forward. So the wall will be there for you, but you're not going to stand on the wall. Find again your balance in the middle. Return to your yogic breath. And in your inhalation, as we've done earlier, shift your weight to the left side. Lift the right knee up to your chest. In your exhalation, bend a little bit your standing leg. Support your knee with your hands and lift it higher. Now continue with your standing leg straightening. Two options. Option one, flex your foot. Support the back side of your thigh and without falling back to the wall, try to straighten the leg. Try to feel the action on your arms, the action on your legs. If you're ready for the official expression, direct your index and middle finger around your big toe. Try to first align your spine and with your foot pressing forward, do not take your shoulder with you, straighten the leg. And keep on breathing. 4, 4. 4, 3. Good. Easier expression. Standing leg or lifted leg bent. Avoid to round your spine 2. And 1. Try to not lose your balance. Opening the leg sideways. If you need, you can keep it bent. Very good. Exhale. exhale, cross your foot if possible over the left hip. Keep on flexing your right foot. Keep on directing your right knee under. Feel how you stand tall. We do not collapse on the left side. Reaching with the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Extend your spine forward. Notice that beautiful stretch on the right outer thigh. Let's try to maintain our balance without touching the wall behind. Good. Hold it there for a moment. Try to stand up tall. You can enter also in an easier expression. Your leg can be lower, crossing over the level of the knee as we've done in the beginning. Deepen your fold. Keep on letting your knee drop. And easily roll your foot down. We're going to walk our hands a step forward and try to arrive in a downward facing dog position against the wall. Your heels keep on pressing the ground. We were practicing with the right leg, so the right leg will stay under. And if you're ready to, begin to bend your left leg. Meet the wall behind with your seated foot. And if possible, continue as you extend the leg up and over. Try to square your hips. Try to extend your spine. We're trying to meet the wall behind with our pelvis. Breathe it in and out. Returning easily as you exhale, rounding a little bit your spine to lower your leg. Walk your feet a step forward and articulate your spine as you exhale to roll up. Moving to the other side. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, hands over your chest. Transferring the weight to the right side. Breathe in. Knee to chest. Exhale. If needed, bend first. Support and then straighten. Let's breathe together in. Try to focus at a non-moving point, and you may have your gaze lower or higher as it works for you. Supporting the back of your thigh if you're willing to continue with option 1. Keep on feeling the action of the foot pressing forward. Or as you've done earlier, take hold of your big toe. First, neutralize your spine and then stretch forward. Keep on rolling your left hip back. Keep on lengthening on your lumbar spine. And continue in your opening movement sideways. Try to stay in your balance. Open, open, open up. Bend your leg and cross it over. As you cross over the level of the right hip, support your ankle. Drop the knee down. On your left side, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, try to fold forward as you hinge again from your pelvis. If you need to softly bend your standing leg, don't hesitate to. Try to arrive in the level of stretch that your body is capable of supporting. Easier expression is always there. As you breathe in, elongate your upper body, roll your left leg down. And direct first your hands more to the front before you return in your supported downward facing dog. And to some of us, already this position is rather beneficial. You may micro-bend your knees. Remember that your heels touch the ground. And you may concentrate on straightening the spine. You have enough support behind. If you're ready to continue with support from your arms, begin to lift your right foot. Direct first the top of your foot and seen on the wall behind. And then continue as you feel your leg extending over. Continue squaring your hips. Trying to meet the wall with your pelvis. Breathing on your spine, on your hamstrings. We have one more breath to go. And very softly return down. Directing your knees towards the floor. Meet your mat. Of course, you can practice also without a mat, maybe less slippery. And let's meet in a child's position for a moment. You may support your traditional expression or an extended one, depending on how your body feels. One last breath in. And as you exhale, roll yourself softly up. Arriving back in sitting. And through our boat position, we're going to transfer our weight to our shoulder stand before resting for Shavasana. So make sure that you have enough space behind. Legs bent, support the back side of them, and zip from your toes to your pelvis. Inhale, and as you exhale, feel the connection to your center. Notice how your weight is shifted on your tailbone, and lift your feet up. You may stay in that expression. If you're willing to continue holding your big toes, please flex your feet, extend the arms, first separate your knees a bit, and continue without modifying the shape of your spine to straighten the legs, to lift through the chest. Keep on breathing. Relax the shoulders. Avoid to look to the right or left. Keep your chin to your chest and your exhalation around your spine. Scoop the belly and roll over your shoulder blades. You may hold it here if it's already enough for you. Maybe bend your legs. If you're ready to continue, please elevate your tailbone. Try to find stability on your shoulders. Release the arms, circle around. 3 options. You may support your pelvis, but just with your fingertips, not the entire hand. Arms can stay straight, or you may interlace your fingers. And through the support of your abdominals that you've created so far, inhale as you lift the tailbone higher. Exhale, engage through your center and let your legs lift up. Trying to draw a beautiful line without tension on our neck. Breathing through our toes, reaching higher. Inhale. And exhale, active arms. If you support your pelvis, as requested, just a little bit of touch. For one more breath in and out. Your legs will stay straight as you exhale. Keep on lifting your tailbone. Feel the movement of your legs over. Maybe you would like to stay here in Halasana for a few breaths. Or even continue in Karnavidasana, bending your knees next to your ears. Trying to support your legs with your hands. It may tend to be quite challenging for your spine though. So if you want to skip it, feel comfortable too. Stabilize your arms and shoulders. And your exhalation begin to round. Rolling with control. We're going to keep the legs straight. Try to first meet the floor with your lower back and your tailbone. Remember, shoulders and neck don't participate. And now continue engaging your gluteals, your abdominals, your inner thighs, as you keep your spine flat to the floor and as your legs arrive to the ground. Let the arms circle up. Inhale, separate your feet, stretch yourself. And as you exhale, begin to melt in your corpse pose. If you are willing to enter in a more comfortable position using a cushion or maybe bricks underneath your knees or feet, please do so. Close your eyes. Invite your breath to slow down. breath after breath, notice how your physical body grounds again. And maybe the sensations you now receive are different to those you had in the beginning of your practice. Observe your shape before you're ready to completely let go. Remain in your shape for the number of breaths you need to stay there and to explore your Shavasana. At least 2 minutes. In complete silence, in stillness, in time with yourself. The way to step out is known to everyone. From your side-lying position up and sitting, don't rush to do it now. Take your time and enjoy. Thank you for being here with us today. I hope you enjoyed your practice. I hope you feel strong and flexible in the end of it. Take care of yourselves, keep on smiling, and see you soon. Namaste. Thank you.